Join us on the Shark Stream.
And join us on Shark Stream.
Join us on the Shark Stream.
Join me on the Shark Stream.
Join us on the Shark Stream tonight.
Joey hit the lights, Bobby grabbed the mic, chicken calling at you from the other side. Shark Stream, going live. We're about to enter water, only sharks survive. In 3, 2, 1.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, Yale Billiards would like to bring to you the main event of the evening so far. If anybody else comes down after this and wants some big action, we're good to go. But we have Dylan, the stud Perez versus. Oh wait, before I even get that, Dylan the stud Perez, also owner of Dynamic Pressure Washing, one of our Yale Billiards Shark Stream sponsors, versus Thomas Natale, a.k.a. the Natalian Stallion, coming to you guys live from Yale Billiards in Wallingford, Connecticut. We got a little break. Dylan had to go to the bathroom before they even start, so that was smart of him. But we got the live action, final, real life, good to go match of the night. Oh, that's funny. Sorry, I was looking. Here we got the lag. Here we go. We got Dylan with the tattooed arms. Ooh. Dylan right there, Dylan Perez. Again, guys, Dylan and Thomas, 9-ball race to 7. This is call your shot 9-ball. There's no down and dirty, no lucky shots. No spray and praise. This is straight up clean 9-ball. That's a straight up clean 9-ball. Like I said, call your shots. Heel, you're already out there. Good luck to you both. Aww. Hey, Danielle, I see you're watching too. I hope you guys weren't watching the first two because they were super embarrassing. Well, the first one, I'm sorry. The first one was super embarrassing. Hi, Teal. Hey, Danielle. Oh, that's so cute. You guys both gave me. Dylan with a good strong break coming out of the box. I'm glad you guys are out there watching. We're going to have so much fun. Guys, this is another one. Like and share, subscribe. I love this. Sorry, I'm trying to share it on Facebook so I can be a part of the thing and not be a hypocrite. Dylan, nice shot on the 1-ball. Unfortunately, 2-ball is going to be tough. He wanted that to get a little higher. But he's got a bank opportunity. Again, bank or defense. Again, this is going to be call your shot 9-ball. Oh, good cut. And he's going to get the roll. That's the stroke out to get to the 3-ball. Watching pool and drinking a chocolate martini, not a bet. I know, that's what I'm saying. Martini, Saturday nights. I'm saying, you guys can put us on in the background and just hang out. Enjoy a Saturday night. Throw us up on the big screen. Again, grab some popcorn. Grab someone to snuggle with. Grab your pets. It doesn't matter. As long as you guys are here watching these guys play and listening to my beautiful voice, you can't go wrong on a Saturday night. Dylan, switch hands. He's going to call the 4 corner pocket. 5-ball is pretty easy to get to as long as you don't get stuck behind the 9. The 5-ball goes 6 inside. Ooh, that offhand got him a little bit, I think. But 6 on the side, 7 in the corner, 9. He was possibly out. I hope Andy Gow's watching again because I know I get him on every stream. And I feel bad when he doesn't have fun like I did. I miss Andy Gow being in the booth with me all day long. We got tournament stuff coming up, guys. You guys are going to hear a bunch of different voices coming up, I think, too. We got Brian Brennan jumps in here all the time. You guys already know Kickin' Chicken and the legend Bobby Hunt. The the immortal Andy Gow. And as always, Bobby Boom Hilton is joining us whenever he gets a chance. Dylan, ooh, they bobbled this 4-ball a couple times in that pocket so far. Go to the overhead. Thomas got a good opportunity here. 6 might squeeze past the 7, I believe, but if he makes this 4, cue ball's gonna come down, drift this way across my squiggly lines. A little wider. He's gonna get right around the 6 ball. Now that opened up a 6. 6 could go in the side from there, but gonna throw a little inside on this 5. Ooh, the curse of table 8 just getting, just chewing that 5 ball up and getting stuck there. We want to watch Dylan shoot this right at us. This is one of our PTZ cameras. I love this thing. Hector says he needs some action. Hector, come on down, man. Let's find somebody. We'll put you on the stream tonight too, man. You know what? If you don't have nobody to play, I'll play. We just got to find somebody to get in the booth. That's all. I see Jeremy's watching. No, he's back. Dylan Perez put us on his phone. He's awesome. Derek, I see you out there, buddy, watching your 2 boys play. Oh, I'm going to pay attention to the table. Pat Gaudio says, Hector, if it wasn't so late, he'd play you too. Guys, let's just set it up. You know what I mean? You guys come on down whenever you want to have a good time. Russell Rose says he'll play you, Hector. I knew that was Thomas. I didn't even have to see his hands. I knew that was Thomas by the way he drilled that shot. And you can tell it's Dylan over there on the side because he's got those fresh Nike kicks. Thomas has just got a... It's not an easy cut on this 7 ball, but he can spin this 7 ball in. And if he plays it right, that cue ball should travel up for the 9, even if he gets wide. Oh, he put inside on it. Okay, puts inside on it, gives himself a longer shot on the 9, but still a very makeable shot. Ooh, just bobbled it, but he's going to get a decent leave out of the deal. It's a cut shot. It's a makeable cut shot. Not the easiest, especially on table 8. And one of those things. Dylan leaves Thomas another long shot. We're going to watch Thomas shoot this one at us again. Thomas is such a smooth stroke when he wants to. Drills that 9 ball. He gets the first point of the match. So again, guys, race to 7. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe. There'd be no fights in this match, I'll tell you what. Because if there are, I'll go out there and handle these boys myself. Quick run through of our sponsors. Andy's back. I love it, Andy. Thank you for being back, man. Why what, Pat? You might have missed the earlier match. We had a bit of a delay. Oh no, nobody's fighting now. At least not anymore. We that earlier match just turned into a dramatic event that we don't want to deal with here. So we should get Shark Stream security. And it's not going to be anybody crazy. It's just going to be Lisa. And every time somebody argues on the stream, she's going to go out there and tell them that they're done. Because I don't know about you guys, but I don't even want to mess with her. Thomas breaks dry, and Dylan's got a shot on the 1. It looks like he could go cross corner. Oh, reverse cuts. Reverse cut. I like that. That was pretty. Alyssa, there we go. Alyssa jumping in, too. Yeah. Pat says he can come down with Lucille. Oh, man. Right, Alyssa? All we need is the right kind of people just to... Lisa will kick anybody off the table. She don't care. She's not one to mess with. Oh, Dylan just catches rail first with that 2 ball, but that was a nice try. Good spot on the 3. Oh, I love watching it. You know, I love watching it too around here or anywhere else for that matter. I like watching it more than I like being on the receiving end of it. So, you know, but hey, what are you going to do? Sometimes you make dumb decisions. All right, Thomas. Soft roll this too, because it's a thin cut. Hector, he's in bed. Just had a long day with his son's 16th birthday. Oh, well, shout out to your son, man. Happy 16th birthday. Some action for tomorrow night. That could be a good time. You guys want to do that? You get a hold of somebody, maybe Brian Brennan, or he'll come down and definitely stream something for you guys, I'm sure. I know tomorrow night I have plans with the wife. I believe we're going to a wedding. So I won't be able to join you guys, but it's definitely something I'll put on in the background. Just don't tell anybody that I'm watching pool while at a wedding. Dylan, is he going? I think he's got the short stick. Dylan's going to the air, jumping half of the 8, 3/4 of the 9, long table. Ooh, beautiful jump. Solid contact. Unfortunately, he's going to duck up that 2 ball in that side pocket. I like this. I know, like I said, I know these two guys. It's going to be fun. I can talk about them, and I know generally how they play. Nice shot. Thomas avoids the side pocket. Not sure the plan with the 3 ball. It does pass the 8, I believe, so he could play it past the 8, or he could try to bank it out of there for a safety bank. I think that was 5 ball first. Yeah, he says it too. That was definitely the 5 ball first. That's going to give Dylan ball in hand. Cue ball on this side, run the 3 straight across with some top for the 4. Andy Gallo says it best. Shared. Let's get these numbers pumped up. I agree. These are amateur numbers. You got to pump these numbers up, folks. Like, share, donate if you can. Subscribe on YouTube. Follow on Facebook. Dylan's going to play this with some top. Get up for the 4. 4 in the corner pocket. 5 goes in either left side corner if you're watching, or the side. Now, this is one where Dylan's going to let it stroke out a little bit. He can either play this soft and come 1 rail, or he can play it tough and come up high table, play the 6 all the way down. Just missed that one by a little bit. But now Thomas got a shot. The 5 ball does pass the 6. Yes, that was said with a question mark. I'm not sure if it actually does. It looks like it passes the 6 on the side. But with this cut on this table, I mean, that's a tight pocket from there. Great shot by Thomas. He's got a choice to make with his 6 ball. He can either try to thread it past the 7, and then have if he rolls it right and doesn't get too far, he won't have too much of a back cut. He does want a little angle on the 7 though, going this way. Because if he has an angle on the 7 going this way, he's going to have natural position on the 8 ball. Well, he tries to cut it toward the corner. He was going to play that 7 in the side and come up and down table. Now he gives Dylan a good opportunity to make the 6 straight up in the corner. Little stop, little stun, or follow it up a couple rails. Dylan gave himself good position. He's going to make the 7 all the way down with a good angle to drift over toward the 8 ball. Shots running toward his next object ball. Oh, he wants that one back. As soon as he hit it, he knew that was going to be tough. You had a tough back cut on that 8. We could have back cut that 8 in and come out 1 rail for the 9. Now Thomas just has to make the 7 ball. 8 goes from anywhere. Unless you get stuck behind the 9. Good shot by Thomas. We should see a good 3-ball out from him. As long as he doesn't lose this cue ball on this 8-ball shot. Oh. If I had to guess, he's coming right here. Oh, hit that one. Could have played that one a little softer. Didn't have to play it so hard, but not horrible. Dylan's going opposite corner. Should be a makeable ball. Just Put it in. That's it, guys. Ties it up 1-1. And I love these guys racking. I got 30 seconds. Check this out.
Joey hit the lights, Bobby grabbed the mic, chicken calling at you from the other side. Shock 3, going live. You're about to enter water, only shock survive. In 3, 2, 1.
That was the infamous Shark Stream commercial, guys. We stream it every week, streaming you big matches, list matches, little matches, action matches, pros, semi-pros, amateurs, me, you, them, anybody else who wants to get on this. We are also having a program where we basically rent out the stream, where if you guys have your own in-house setup with cameras or stuff like that, we can rent you out the basically the share space of the stream, and you guys can have your own matches streamed anywhere around the world, from here to Guam to Puerto Rico to, I don't know, Pompeii, wherever you guys want to go, I guess. When you guys are on vacation and you find a bar pool hall and you're like, you know what, I want to stream a match, you can just call up Shark Stream. Dylan, solid break, makes the ball, makes the 1, gets to the 3. Open table. 9-ball open table is a little easier. You got to play good position. Had he made that 3, he would have avoided that 6-ball. So that actually works out in his favor. Excuse me, guys. You know what I like about streaming this on my phone too, by the way, while I'm talking to you guys? Is I can do things like this. Hi, Cheryl Gavage. Thank you for joining me out here on the stream. Kathy, that's so sweet of you watching your son, supporting him out here too. Thank you guys for joining me here and helping me get these view counts up. John Westbrook's out there. I know he's watching. Thank you guys all for joining me and coming out. I mean, it's 10:30 on a Saturday night, but we're all out here having fun. Oh, I got John. Oh, John back here from Colorado. Thanks for joining me again, man. I know I saw your name a couple times in last night's match. Mile High Stadium, baby. That's where he's at. Daniel, no, there's no shot clock. That's just actually how these two play. I play with them on the Thursday team. I hang out with Thomas a lot because we work together. So we'll catch a pool hall if we're out on the road somewhere or the bar. I've played with Dylan a lot. I see them play on Tuesdays, Mondays, whenever we're here. Wednesday Masters, these guys are here all the time playing. They both are actually they're rather quick shooters. And especially Thomas, if he gets in a rhythm, you'll start to see him kind of free stroke and just not run, but float around the table. And that's when you know he's getting real comfortable with the way he shoots. But no, short answer to your question. The short answer to your question was no shot clock, just how these boys play. And it's one of the things that I think they like about playing each other is because they're both quicker paced players. Because they're both quicker paced players, they just they vibe off each other. They don't. There's no slowdown in the pace that messes up anybody's game. But South Florida, huh? Hope you fared well. I saw that there was that hurricane that was coming through. Hope you made out all right down there, man. But and it's kind of crazy actually. So if you do watch the stream and follow us, if you see a lot of regular people playing, I mean, Lucas Fracasso Werner is a very well known name around here for sure. But even out in the other, in the pro pool world. But if you watch our streams and you see the constant people around here, you can you'll get to know the way they play. I want to say you learn a little bit about them, because if I'm in here, I'll give you guys some backgrounds on people. But you can definitely learn how people play and get to know them on a pool playing level at least. Oh, avoid the side pocket, Thomas. Just gets above it. Good job, buddy. But yeah, glad that that storm missed you. That whole Central Florida, I heard, got crashed. I'm glad you got to avoid that and you're able to join us. What else? We got Kansas City. That's Missouri. I hope. I'm bad at my geography. But we got Kansas City in the house. Again, we got Colorado in the house. I know we got locals here in Connecticut in the hizzy. Here's Dylan. Okay. Anything special on here? 9 on the snap, Thomas. Good job. No, I'm just kidding. Oh, Dre's out there now. Dre's gonna watch too. What's up, Dre? I just got yelled at. I gotta play music. You guys got any requests? Not that you can hear it. But what's up, man? How you been, buddy? Hope you're doing well. You guys are hanging out, having a good night. Thank you for taking the time out to hang out with us. Sorry, Dylan came in and yelled at me to play music, so I got distracted there for a second. I got to run a playlist for him so he doesn't get upset with me anymore. All right. Godsmack, since I'm going to the concert tomorrow. All right, you know what? I'm going to put a Godsmack song on for you, Daniel, and when it plays, I'll let you know. See that? All right, I'm back with you guys now. Sorry, that's done. That gets them going. Again, the two of them, they hate playing with silence out there. If they're if they aren't playing music on the TouchTunes jukebox we have out here, they'll put their headphones in and they'll play music the entire time they are shooting. So we got Dylan back to the table now. You can probably see a piece of that four ball. I'm not sure if he can see enough to make it, but he's definitely gonna shoot that four ball across table, try to leave the cue ball the opposite end. Got some blockers with the four. I'm sorry, the 9, 7, 8. Oh, I unlocked my thing. Thomas lining up. Ooh, good contact. And I think if that cue ball slows down, gonna come off the rail just behind the 5. No, it just got high on the rail to get behind the 5 ball. Dylan should be able to make this 4 and get decent position. Ooh, bobbled the 4. But Thomas does have a lot of blocker balls. There's some stuff in his way. Ooh, good hit. Almost made it. Again, this 4 ball, every couple of racks, this 4 ball gets them. Yeah, I agree, man. That would have been a rough position if he did make that 4. Now Dylan should be on a decent roll. He can make this 5, throw a little juice on it, 2 rails. 1, 2, 3 rails even. Slow down. Ooh. 4 rails. Good position. Still can make the 6. 6 goes in the side or the corner. Gorgeous shot into the side pocket. It's going to run up and down table. 7 in the same side. Should be able to drift up into position for the 8 ball. Little bump on the 8. Ooh, 50-yard line. He wanted it a little shorter. You can see him pointing. He wanted that cue ball to stop. I think he played the 8 in the side or even all the way down to get down to the 9. So now he's got a big cut or a bank opportunity. It looks like he's going to try to cut and play 3 rails, 2 rails from the 9. Ooh, he banks it. Yeah, Daniel, hit that just a little too hard. Ah, that's what they were talking about earlier. The rack's 10 ball open. Good shot, Thomas. So Lucas is currently starting his sixth match at the Rax 10 Ball Open, playing on the one loss side. Top 10 players left. He's playing Hunter Lombardo. Actually, as soon as Thomas shoots this 8 ball or this 9 ball, I'll give you guys a. We actually have that streaming here on the Yale Billiards big screen. If you guys are in the area, come on down. You can watch that. Lucas Varner, top 10. I'm telling you, that's a name you're gonna hear. Lucas is definitely a future. Nice shot, Dylan. 2-2. Lucas is definitely a future world champion. So right there on the big screen. If you can't see it on my computer because it's a little blurry, but we are streaming it. There's a bit of a freeze right now, but go back to the overhead for the break. Dan says my mic is cracking again, so we're gonna mess with this because let's see. If I speak quieter and I don't use such a loud voice, I wonder if it works. I think it's because I'm a very loud person. I think that's what one of my biggest problems is on this thing. Well, hopefully this works. Let me know if it's better, guys, if the mic's better. I'll try to talk quieter and not get so excited. But yes, Pat, to your point, I believe last I spoke to Bobby and Lucas, Lucas is 8 points out of the Moscone Cup. Like 8 points behind or something, or if he gets 8 more points in like the next 4 tournaments, like he's got a very good chance of being on the Moscone Cup team. And I tell you what, if he doesn't make it this year, oh, he is top 8. See, that's what I was wondering where he ended up. If that kid doesn't make it on the team this year, there's no doubt in my mind that he'll be on the team next year, and maybe even the following year. He's a great, very talented player. I mean, you guys saw him shooting last night. And if you didn't, please go back and watch it. Good shot by Thomas. It's going to turn into a very good defense. Ooh, just high on the 9. Yeah, Pat, I agree though. I mean, like I said, I know he's 8th. He's 3 behind top 5. If he places in these next 2 or 3, 4 tournaments that he's in, especially the U.S. Open, especially if it's in the U.S. Open, if he places good in the U.S. Open, if he wins the U.S. Open, I don't see a doubt in my mind that he will not be on the Team USA Moscone Cup. On that same note, his counterpart, Jonas Soto, he's another one who you know is going to be a world champion one day. I mean, if you see him play, he's here all the time. We follow everything he does. He's another one who I guarantee is going to be a world champion, and he's got a chance to make the European team because, I mean, he's good. He's, like I said, he's like the European version of Lucas. They play together all the time. They're back and forth with their matches. Yeah, he's just, like Pat's saying it here. He's like, if he wins one of these, if he wins a tournament, I for sure agree that he's going to be on the team. But like I'm saying, man, if he just places, if he gets top 2, top 5 in these next 3 or 4, he's definitely got a very, very good chance of joining the team. Andy said it. I mean, there's no guarantees, but he's got to be there though. I mean, there comes a point where his game is growing. He is growing. He's becoming a very, very well established player. And like I said, Andy, if it's not this year, he's going to be on the team one year for sure. That is almost a guarantee in my mind. You will see the name Picasso Werner on the back of a Moscone Team USA jersey. Pat was also telling me Jonas and Jose are still playing in that Rax tournament too. That's good to hear, man. I'm glad they're doing well too. They're, like I said, they're here all the time. We've adopted them into our Yale family. They're another great set of guys who Bobby posted a picture yesterday. If you guys are following us on Facebook, he posted a picture of the four of them yesterday. Team No Sleep, and world champions, future world champions, 3 future world champions and 1 current world champion Hall of Famer in Bobby Hillin. No doubt in my mind. Back to the action. Dylan draws out beautifully on that 4-ball. Now he's got to make this 5, and I think just kind of stun over a little bit to get to that 6. He wants that one back. Let me see. I can't tell if Thomas can. Oh, Thomas can see it. I don't know if I like a cut, if he can see enough of it, but there's a bank opportunity. Ooh, Clint Dixon getting in the mix. Pretty sure top 3 is automatic. Ooh, Dylan bobbles the 5. Clint, so the top 3 in that points race for the Moscone Cup points race are on the team, and then you said the last 2 are like a captain's pick. So that's pretty cool. Joe's about to play Moritz. Oh, the same Moritz who was here last night. I was hoping I would see them play. But we saw Moritz and Lucas play a set after their doubles match. Again, guys, if you weren't able to watch that live with us last night or even haven't seen it yet, go back and watch that. Some of the most amazing pool playing you've seen on here. I mean, these guys are just, like I said, they're world champion bound. That is some of textbook pool, aside from legitimate professionals who are names like Jason Shaw and Shane. Oh, Dylan. Tough scratch, buddy. And Earl the Pearl, who we've had here on multiple accounts. I mean, Efren Reyes. That is beautiful textbook pool that you would just, if you ever have a chance to see, you have to see them when they come here, play live in person. But these kids, these younger kids, and I'm allowed to call them kids because they're younger than I am. But these kids are just spectacular. I mean, if I had a half the talent they had, a quarter of the talent that they have, just to hang out and play and keep up with these guys. Cue ball, I know, man. But table 8, you would think these pockets, because they're smaller pockets, every ball would bobble or kind of hang loose, but that cue ball sees a pocket and it beeline straight toward it, no issues at all. The beautiful most center pocket shot you'll ever see on table 8 is a cue ball that goes flying off a rail somewhere. Ooh, Jenna, what up? Thomas, you know what I like about Thomas and Dylan's break, actually? So I'm sitting in a more or less soundproof room, and aside from the music playing, because we have speakers right outside the room in our diamond room back here, the party room, I can hear these guys up the thing 2 walls away. Still, you can hear their balls hit the rack and just the rack explode across the table. Dylan pushes on that one. Gives Thomas a good look at the 1. Probably going to see a defense here, though, because I don't think it... Look at that. What I tell you, comes off the rail, dead center pocket. That's just how the cue ball rolls on this table. And Dylan's laughing. You can see his face because he just said the same thing in the comments. You know he was smiling saying that to Thomas. Jenna, I'm glad you're joining us. The gang's all here. Someone's got to get a hold of Curly and get him watching. We'll have the entire Thursday team watching this match, either watching it or being a part of it anyway. Dylan snipes in the 3. He's going to get himself a long shot on the 4 ball. Ooh, just gets off the rail, though. I mean, he's still got to play a little top on this, but he's going to let it stroke out a little bit. I don't think he's going to try to hold 1 rail. He might go 2. Hector says, hey, Thomas is watching. Now we literally do have almost the entire Thursday team watching. What's up, Thomas? Hector said he has the same problem playing on table 8 last time. Oh, that 4 ball is going to roll right behind the 5. Look at this. Oh, it died. I was say if that 4 ball gets behind the 5. All right. So Dylan's shooting the 4. 1, 2 rails right down here for the 5. Nah, 1 rail. Darn. I could guess that one right. This gives Thomas. I don't know if that 4 passes the 7. I can't tell from in here. It might. Oh, bumps the 7. It's going to give Dylan a good look at the 4 ball. Tough cut. But again, that 5 ball. That 5 ball goes. This side of the table makes it tough. But the 5 ball does go, almost from anywhere. It's just a matter if you're going to have to back cut the heck out of it or. Okay. It's really hard to go from on this side of the table, too. But we're going to watch Dylan do something pretty. Good defense by Dill. It's going to stick that 5 ball to the rail and stick the cue ball to the short rail. So you guys are seeing Thomas and them point to their pockets again. This is off the 6? Almost. They did decide to do some called pocket 9. Call your shot 9 ball. They didn't want to just get up here and smack the ball around and hope it goes in on table 8. They actually want to play a real straight up 9 ball, which I respect. All right. I'm going to get up some more stuff here on the internet while they shoot because I want to show you guys everything we have going on. Oh, yeah, Pat, right? Call shot, call safe actually isn't a bad idea if they do just want to play a game of 10 ball. And it's not like it's that much extra. It's 1 more ball. Not going to kill anybody. Sorry, guys, I got distracted. I'm trying to pull up some stuff on the Facebook page. All right. Oh, Pat. 2 racks each, 8, 9, 10, 40-second shot clock. Oh, man. Listen, man, if I never have to hear that conversation happen again, it'll be too soon. Yeah, that was a whole thing. I couldn't even catch up on all the comments from that thread. So for anybody who doesn't know, Yale Billiards is, and I heard we're in like beta testing phases. Basically, we started a Yale Billiards shark list. Now it was something that you had to get on from the beginning, and there's going to be, I don't know if there's going to be an open. No one, there's, hold on. I'm sure eventually be like an open joining deal here. But anyway, long story short, we have a new shark list. It's called the Yale Billiards Shark List. You could follow it. It's a private page though. to like join, but I think you can follow us. Basically, we decided to do with Salado, because we're teamed with Salado, we did a set of 8, 9, 10 ball. But there was so much discussion going on one day about it's 2 racks of each. You play 8 ball, 9 ball, and 10 ball, and then you rotate through. It's a race to 6. There was one day there was probably, I don't know, between the 30 of us, 35 of us on the list. There's probably a 2-hour discussion back and forth through Facebook Messenger about what rules we want to change or how we want to change the race or what happens. But Pat even just said it. He said it's on hold right now because we're waiting on some of the kinks to get worked out. Nice shot, Thomas. We're waiting on some of the kinks to get worked out. But yeah, modified master leagues almost. Yes, Daniel, that is correct. But we're waiting for the kinks to get worked out. But there was a whole discussion about how like we should be a race to 7 and 3 racks of each and a time limit on the match because we don't want to take forever and take up time, But then we started talking about shot clocks, and it was just a whole discussion that got way out of hand. It got out of hand really quickly, and I had to mute the conversation because my phone was just blowing up all day long. But yes, Pat, I agree. It's a great time. It's really fun because you get to play all 3 games, and it's a weekly thing. So we're trying to move it along because if any of you are part of the the regular list or whether it be semi-pro or pro, 2 weeks. And when you want to play pool, 2 weeks is a long time to wait, and sometimes games get delayed and pushed, and so. But it was fun, and once it does get going again, and we hammer out these kinks, guys, I think that's going to be a really good time. And my lovely wife doesn't have to. That was a good shot. If they weren't playing Call Your Shot, but it's a great time. My wife doesn't have to work the list, so once it gets rolling smoothly, I think it's going to be a fantastic time. Shot clock, no time limit. If you get into a safety battle, it's going to take a little while to go. But on the other side, yes, at some point, just go for it. Right, I agree. But that's what we were talking about. That's where the problem lied, though, is because everybody was making a decision about something or having an opinion about something, but like we weren't sure like how to actually make a legitimate decision. Oh, Rax does something like that, Andy, huh? That's cool too. So like, I mean, it's a cool thing to have. Seeing the Masters leagues that we have here, I mean, you play 9 ball and 8 ball, race to 6 is cool. So like when I heard about this, I thought it was going to be, like I said, a fun new thing. But again, we're in like the beta phases of it, so it's on hold right now. But once we get all the kinks worked out and we get moving, flowing smoothly, I think you're going to see more people want to join, and it's going to turn into a huge, huge event. Yeah, Oscar, for someone who doesn't even like playing on table 8 that often, and these pockets being as tight as they are, yes, Dylan is hitting some of these balls so beautifully in dead center pocket that these things look like buckets. I agree. All right. In order of these, tough break, Thomas. He was moving for that one. In order of these comments, Pat Gaudio says Bobby was talking about shot clock for list matches because they take forever. Yes, I've seen some list matches take 2 hours, 2.5, 3 hours. Especially the semi-pros, a race to 6, guys. I'm not saying I'm perfect, but a race to 6 shouldn't take people 3 hours to play a list match. Daniel says it's fun because you learn to transition from game to game quicker. I agree. Like I said, I don't get to play 10 ball very often. Not a lot of people want to play. Nice shot, Dylan. Good out. Not a lot of people want to play, so being able to get into this and play it is fun. Hector, that is why I silenced the group the other day, my friend, because it's just blowing up and going crazy, and you do have to silence it so you can get some sleep or get some work done. And then, Oscar, I'll get to you 1 second. Guys, I just want to give this real quick before I lose it and I have a second. Play for Shade, November 11th. We're filling up fast. 9-ball Scotch doubles, handicap maxed at 11 for your team. Donations to charity. Register early. Doors open at 10. Raffle prizes, food, drinks, a good time. That's going to be a great time. I will show you the sponsorships available after this rack. Hopefully my mic has not been cracking so much. I get excited when I get in here. I'm trying to talk quieter for you guys. Bobby's very soft spoken. Hunt, Hilton, and Kickin, they're all soft spoken. But yes, Oscar, for somebody who was trying to get 2 games from you earlier in a race to 7, showing up like this and playing on table 8 and just making, like you said, making these look like buckets and having a good time is not a way to get weight from you. Yes, skill levels based off your APA league handicap. So yeah, your APA league handicap. So if you can prove it's a 4 or whatever it is, or like if some people, so there are some people I know that don't play in the APA anymore or anything. But like if you're someone who plays here a lot, or you know what's going on, and we know who you are, and we know your Fargo and how you shoot, I mean, we'll give you a general ranking of what your APA would be. Like if you're obviously like a 500-600 Fargo, you're probably gonna be a 7 and have to play with a lower handicap player. But it, like Pat said, it's a great event. We do it every year, and I believe this is the 10-year anniversary. It's the 10-year anniversary, I believe.
All right, make room, buddy.
Oh snap! We got. Okay, if you're gonna sit on there, can I have my drink? It's right there. And the no, right in the cup holder. Oh no, yeah, that one.
Nice.
Oh yeah. What up, Hector?
Going on.
You know, just chilling, bouncing off everybody's comments, having a good time.
Yeah.
Get this out of your way.
Good match going on.
Oh, this is a great match. And as sadly as it is, in that 30 seconds it took you to walk in, they just ran the rest of that rack out. And
Yep.
Thomas is going to concede that rack and give Dylan the point, so it's 4-4. But yeah, Pat, I love it. I've done it the last 2 years. It's a good time. I think, do you know, play for sure, is your handicap rounded up or down? Like if you and me come in at like a 9, are we playing as an 8 or a 10?
I believe it's rounded up.
That makes sense.
So every odd number goes up.
Yeah, so if you come in as a 9, you're going to play as a 10. Half that, you have a race to 5.
Yeah, something
Or something like that. Or,
yeah.
or you play as a 5, race to 4. I don't remember how
I
it
know
goes.
it's like, is it max is 11? So I'm thinking like 10, 11 will probably be
I don't know. It
be
makes
the
sense.
same, then 8, 9. Then
Oh, so it would
6,
be rounded down
Probably,
then.
it would be rounded down.
Yeah. All right. So yeah, rounded down. But still, so then you're a 10, you play as a 5. It's a race to 4 or something, I think.
Yeah. So I need a 1 on my team.
Dude, I'm saying. That's why I was hoping I was like, Lisa and I were going to play together. I mean, she's a 3 on the 4, so we're playing as a 6.
Yeah.
Like, I'll take a 6 race to, you know what I mean? That's a 3. That's a race to 2, I think. But she's got to work the tournament, so.
Yeah.
But it's a great thing, though. I love doing that every year. Oh, do we see an early 9-ball?
Ooh, could happen.
We just got to watch the scratch on the side. What brought you down here? Thought you were all in bed, ready to go to sleep.
I was in bed, ready to go to sleep. I got to work in the morning, but, you know, why not come down here for a little bit?
I hear you. Darn, Pat. Hector's here. Where are you? Yeah, we had a bit of a dilemma earlier, so we wanted to bring the folks a decent match to watch at the end of the night.
Yeah. Crystal do versus.
When I had to, I almost say kick them off, but when I had to transfer over to this and get ready for this, I
She
think
was
it was
up
like
2-1.
it was 3-3 when I just looked out there like an hour ago or whatever.
Okay. Not bad, Crystal.
Yeah, she was shooting decent. She's come a long way in her game too. Look at
She
that.
has.
Is that Dylan? Yeah, it was Dylan. Dylan gets a boom. That was a pretty shot. She's come a long way in her game. I don't know. I don't know how she finished. Pat said if he knew you were coming down, he actually would have gotten changed.
Yeah, it was a last minute decision, Pat. I was just lying there, and I said, you know what? I'll just get up and take a little drive.
Yeah. Coming down, having a good time. You said you got to work in the morning?
Yep,
Nice and early?
nice and early.
Oh, boy.
Joining Team No Sleep with the whole lack of sleep thing.
You want to talk about supporting your local teams, huh?
Oh, yeah.
Hector's really getting into it. Dylan, toughness on the 5. Let's see. Nice cut, Thomas. Rough leave, though.
I see you brought up the Play for Shade tournament, but now that we're speaking tournaments,
Oh, yeah.
Underdog 7's coming up.
Oh, that's before the play for Shay, isn't it?
Yep.
Where's the poster for that? Do we have it on Yale?
I don't think y'all have it on there. Oh, it's on.
Is it in the group?
It's in the Underdog group, yep.
I forgot about that.
Yep, it's
This one right here?
That's the one.
All right. Got it queued up, ready to go. Once this rack's over, we will go into details about that since I have the man himself sitting here next to me. Your directors, Hector Sanchez and Michelle Shelley Schroeder.
Tell you what, Underdog 6, Shelly and Timmy did a good job running that while I was gone.
Yeah.
Even though, they had some technical difficulties that day.
Technical difficulties. Yeah, I heard that was a little
power outage.
Yeah. Well,
a lot of people stuck it out, though.
Yeah. Here we go, Dill. Ooh, bobbles on the.
Wow.
Is he gonna set it up in the corner for Thomas? Yep. He said you can have that one, Thomas. All right. Well, that happens. Let me give them a point before I forget. Let's jump over to the internet page so we can talk about this one, Hector.
Underdog 7. Yeah. So anyone APA that is a 5 and under in both 9 and 8 ball. Got to be 5 and under. Can't be like a 6 and 1 and then 5 and the other. You have to be 5 and under in both. It's usually 9 ball race to 5 on the winner's side, 8 ball race to 2 on the 1 loss side. Pretty much, honestly, I think it's like the biggest tournament for anyone 5 and under.
Yeah.
I'd
have to agree.
I could go on and say like the whole Northeast. Because honestly, we get people come down from Mass, Rhode Island. People come from New York. I had a guy from Vermont who was going to come down, but I think he got hit with COVID the week of.
Oh yeah.
But yeah. So I mean, like I said, anyone 5 and under. I don't care what state you're from. You want to come and play, you can come and play.
I like that. Actually, my first one I struggled in. No, I lied. Second one I struggled in. First one I placed like top 6, top 8. But I had a bow on the last one because Lisa and I weren't going to be here. But I love it. I mean, the ones that I've watched, the 3 that I've played in, it's a good time. This one's costume related, huh?
Well, yeah, because it's the weekend of Halloween.
Okay.
So we're going to do like a Halloween party that same day.
Nice.
So, we tell people, if you want to wear a costume and play, hey, go right ahead. It's not like mandatory. You don't have to put on a costume, but it is Halloween weekend, so
So
if you're feeling festive,
yeah, festively appropriate too for you people out there, because I know some people
mhm.
they might dress as a nun, but it's not a very good nun. Dylan going for the 3 fouls. I like it. I like to see it. Daniel, yeah, we're in Wallingford, Connecticut. Thank you, Charlie, for jumping in on that. Nick Bousquet wondering where Oscar is tonight, because Oscar was talking a big game earlier.
All right, where's Oscar? I wanna challenge match versus him.
There you go. Oscar, you got another call out wherever you are. And if you don't hear it now, you'll hear it later. Oh, Thomas. They are playing a 3 foul rule. Look at that. Dylan says, I can't get behind that badly. I'm going to jump up and tie this back up. Pack Audio. It's a big, bulky costume. I wonder what he's wearing. It's going to be exciting. I mean, last year, everyone was wondering if I was even in costume last year because I came in overalls, cowboy boots, and a hat. So, I mean, I guess I use the word costume loosely. Just make sure it's family friendly. Underball 7. Underdog 7. I can't believe we're at 7 of them already.
Been a few years now.
We do what, 2 a year? We try to do 2 a year?
Usually about 2 a year. Well, this one's actually going to be our 3rd this year. We were doing 2 a year, so I mean, we did what, April?
Yeah.
April, July.
We're gonna race to 9 instead of 7,
Okay.
just to make it longer.
Sure. You guys are just having so much fun out there together. All right. Let me fix that. You heard it himself. Dylan, what the hell? Dylan, the stud Perez, he said, we're having too much fun. You guys are having a good time. We want those view counts up.
Race to 79.
Race to 79. We're going to be here all night long. We're going to 9. Forget about it. We want you guys to still talk about all the stuff going on here at Yale. All right. So April, yeah, so 7 of them, man. That's exciting. It's cool though that you guys are able to keep it up so much. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
and it's funny because someone brought this up one time, and I don't know if they meant to bring it up the way they did, but it almost, you guys, it's like people have spawned off of your tournaments. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like we have your guys' underdog is 5 and under. For people who struggle in that or who don't think that they should be able to play against a 5 as a 3 or a 4, Brian Charlton started his middle of the road tournament, 4s and unders.
Mm-hmm.
And then you got Katie Singleton, who we do the Baby Shark tournament, 3s and unders.
Yeah.
So I'm not personally saying the underdog started at all because I don't know where it all began,
It
but
actually did start with
I'm just saying, and it sounds to me and it feels like the underdog started it all. Like
we definitely started it. Ryan started his 4 and under, and practically he did practically say that he kind of like took it from the underdog, but just went 4 and under.
Yeah. Pat's got your back. He said no, it did start with the underdog for sure.
Ryan's tournament's coming up soon. I think he's got one this month.
Yeah, I gotta talk to him because I heard it got rescheduled because it was like a Sunday, but now it's not. It got rescheduled for something else. But I hear he's getting surgery or something.
Yeah, I think it's foot or
Yes. I mean, that doesn't mean he can't run a tournament, but
yeah.
so I don't know when that is or what's going on there. But Pack Audio throwing out all the information to me tonight. This is why I like having these guys out there. Yes, actually, I did hear Best of the Best is coming to Yale.
Yes, that's coming to Yale.
Best of the Best comes to Yale. I hear the qualifiers and everything is actually they're gonna start doing some of those down here too.
Yeah, I was Nick one day he wants me to help run some of those tournaments. So
Yeah.
that's what I got no problem with that.
Yeah.
See what my work schedule looks like. And
Yep. Josh Torres coming through here too soon. Yeah. We got a lot of big stuff happening here. We got Josh Torres comes through here twice a year.
Just, like I think they do like April and October.
Yeah, they do Yeah, they do all of them, New England and stuff, and then they hit New York and stuff. And because I saw them. Actually, they were up at Turning Stone a while ago too. They usually come here and then do Turning Stone within a couple weeks.
Gotta get Eric Tane to do one of his blue felts here again.
Did we just had one of those, or not yet?
Well, I was at his last one,
Yeah.
which was over in Vernon.
Yeah.
What is it, like Rex? I think. Yeah, I think Rex.
Rax is in Vernon, yeah, because Snaps is in Windsor.
But yeah, we played at Rex. We did the bar box tournament.
Nice. How was that?
Oh, it wasn't bad. Went 2-0, but I didn't shoot bad. Actually, I played Anar.
Oh yeah.
In my first rack, and I was actually up. It was races to 7.
Okay.
I was up 5-1, and I literally I literally had the 8 ball in the center pocket, and then the 9 ball was right by the one of the corner pockets. So I was like, okay, yeah, no problem. I could make these easily, and I freaking scratch after I made the 8.
Oh, that's always brutal.
And that literally just threw off my game. He just started running racks and beat me 7-5 when I was up 5-1.
You know, I played somebody down 5-1 one time too. And the same thing though. I got in their head and then I won 6-5. So that happened.
I still got in my head after that scratch, and then when I went to my second match on the 1 loss round, I just completely blew it.
Yeah.
And I got beat 7-0.
Oh, that's rough.
Or I think the 1 loss I was 5-0. I got beat.
Ooh. Thomas tough break on the 7. I think he's gonna leave. Yeah. Leave a shot on the 7 for Dylan. Corner pocket. Just got to do a little stop here.
What's up? You playing in the underdog?
I'm gonna try to.
I literally scheduled it that day. Well, one, because work-wise it works for me, but I know you and Lisa had something going on earlier in the month, I think.
Yeah, the weekend before where I think we're going away. It's our 2-year anniversary. Yeah, I'm excited. Yeah, I mean, like I said, we were signed up for the last one. We just had to bow out. But is that Thomas? That was Thomas.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I mean, yeah, I'll get signed up and registered and all that fun stuff. Pat says hopefully the power doesn't go out and it'll be fixed by then.
Well, I hope so.
This,
Actually, we were here Thursday night for league, and the
You
power
are
went out
good.
for like a good 15 seconds.
So, fun fact, the city of Wallingford was stalling us for a while with permits. So, we do have permits. Everything's in place. And the gears are turning and moving forward to get that fixed. So,
Good.
I mean, Bobby, I don't know when they moved here, but I'm sure they didn't have, I know he's always had 16 tables, but brand new lights, AC's running, this is running all the time. Plus, I know they did more in the kitchen. We have air fryers in there and pizza ovens, and so. Oh, Pat's gonna do it all. Look at that. I didn't know, Pat. I didn't know you were into electrical stuff.
Oh, okay.
So he's got the permit. See, I told you he's got all the information. He's got the permits in his boss's desk. They're gonna fix it soon. They're gonna fix it. Supposed to be an X in there, buddy, but hey, that's okay.
So Pat will have everything up and running by the time we get underdog started.
And hey, from what I can read, if not, we all get to blame Pat that it's not fixed.
Got it.
It's his fault. Dylan looking like he's going to try to 3-foul Thomas again because he scratched on that last one, so that's 1. He's kicking at it. This is going to be 2.
So if Pat doesn't fix it, do I automatically start him on the 1 loss side?
I mean, I would. Or you have to force him to play in his costume, even if it is big and bulky.
Yep. He says we got to blame the town.
Oh, of course. I mean, that's what I do anyway. It's always the town's fault.
Yep. He's gonna force him to get that 3 foul.
Yeah, he is going for the 3 foul rule. Hey, you know what? You can't fault the kid. You got to win. That's how you win. That's how you win.
I think he hits the 3 here. I think it's a pretty easy shot.
Yeah, but Thomas, sometimes if he's already frustrated, he'll miss by like the shortest little. Yep, just like that. Hit a little hard. Well, Dan agrees. That's the second 3 foul. I'm telling you, Dylan's a good player. He's a smart player.
Dylan plays smart. Dylan, let me tell you, underdog won.
Oh, throwing it back.
The very first underdog, I was so rooting for Dylan to win it.
Yeah,
He took second.
for him.
Yeah. But yeah, he shot lights out. I think he was a 4 then, or could have been a 5.
Yeah.
Could have just gone up to a 5, but
Those are the guys though that usually have really good opportunities, like the ones who are on the cusp. And
yeah, Pat was you were up there too, Pat. I can't tell you where you were because that first one we did on paper before we started using digital pool.
oh no way, yeah.
We had a hard time reading the paper. We had Tim Levine
Oh god,
fill out the brackets,
That's it.
and his handwriting was
gorgeous.
brutal. I mean, like I work in healthcare, and if you see a doctor's handwriting, and that's hard to read, and I'm usually pretty good with reading a doctor's handwriting, but yeah, we were trying to figure out Timmy's handwriting.
Dan, yeah, rattled the 9 on the break. Unfortunately, I don't think the 9 on the snap counts here. I think if they do make it on the break, they're gonna spot it and play through. But it looks like Thomas is trying to get a little revenge here on this 3 foul thing. Not sure which way Dylan can go to hit this. Pat says he plays good. Writing's just not his forte. I was say Dylan looks like he jack up, try to hard mass A around the edge. Got to catch the rail. Ooh, it's gonna be their call. I did not see what happened.
It looks close. I think he may have got it.
Yeah, they look like nobody's gonna argue with it. See, that's what I like. There's no problems, no conversations. If it was clean or wasn't clean, have fun. Soft bank for Thomas. Is that gonna go in? Pat says Tim's really good at chess too.
Oh yeah, Tim plays real good chess. Him and Paul Mucci.
Boy, Paul Mucci.
He's a good chess player.
Yeah.
I don't play. I suck.
I'm just not. I can't see the 2-3 moves ahead. Like, not to mention I haven't played chess in forever,
I
but
can't even see one move. Like I have no idea.
the horsey does the L.
I know that's all I know. Like literally, like my son tried to explain it to me. My son's just like this little whiz of a kid, and he's just sitting there. He's like, he's sitting there playing chess all the time with his brother, and I'm just watching. I was like, I have no idea what the heck you're doing. I just know that the horsey makes an L. That's literally all I said. So if I was to play, all I'm moving is that horse.
The horse is just gonna L all around the board. There we go.
Yeah, that shot did look close, Daniel. So I think it was good.
Yeah, again, I mean they're playing a friendly game too. I mean, there's always something on the line because we've all been told make sure you play for something, so it matters. But they're not playing for thousands and thousands of dollars. So a shot like that, they're not gonna they're not gonna, they're not gonna call somebody over to watch the shot. Pat says, "Excuse me. Chess takes a little bit of time to learn, but a lifetime to master."
It's definitely true.
I can't believe it's already 11:30.
Right?
Wow, came out of nowhere.
Now, I'll play the hell out of people in checkers. That's a whole different story. I don't ever lose that.
Checkers. You know who else is really good at checkers? Actually, is Jenna.
I believe it.
I watched her and Thomas play one time. They were so serious into the game that it was like, yeah. See Allison too. Yeah, it's like don't even talk to them while they're playing. Dan, league matches, dollar games for us. Yeah, I mean, we kind of we do our thing down here for leagues, but yeah, if we're playing like even on like even after league or practicing, we'll generally try to do something about whether it's for a soda or like I said, I work with Thomas, so one time like him and I'll bet for lunch or something the next day. Look at this.
Oh, I thought it was going.
Yeah, Pat, I
You know
agree though.
I'll take on Jenna or Allison. Why not?
Ooh, let's go. We'll put it. You know what? We'll put a checkered board right here on the table. Oh, that's them right now. They're calling you out. We'll put a checkerboard right here on the table and we'll stream that. I'll tell Bobby. Bobby, I'm gonna rent out the Shark stream so you can stream the
Checkers.
checkers game. Like what? Like no, it's gonna be a checkers match. It's gonna be fine. That's it, Jenna. If you're still watching, that is an open challenge to you and your mother.
That says ping pong next. I think we could put a ping pong, on top of the pool table.
Over the right, just right over the table. I mean, they sell in the little bar box version.
Mm-hmm.
They got ping pong, air hockey, pool.
Let's pop it on one of the diamonds over here.
Perfect. And we'll just go mobile streaming at that point, Break out our phone, you Facebook Live, and just send it.
Up to 6. There we go.
Gavish. Oh, it's Gavish good at ping pong too. Well, you know what? Not for nothing. What isn't that kid good at?
Yeah.
He's smart.
I remember when I first met Dave, and it was when I first started playing APA, like 13 years ago. And he tried to hustle like a bunch of people on my team.
Oh yeah.
And like he was telling these people on my team, and one of them almost fell for it. He's sitting there like, "Let's play 8-ball."
Oh, Dylan.
He's like, "I'll break,
Mm.
but I'll let you get 4 balls off the table." Now he tried that on me first. I was like, "Dude,
I-
I saw the movie Pool Hall Junkies. You're not catching me with that one." I was like, "I know that's a big scam." But he almost caught one of my players with that. I was like, "If you do it, you're a dumbass. I can't do it."
It's funny you say that because one of the first times I ever talked to Phil Davis about like setting up a match and gambling with him, he was like, "All right," he goes, "I'll break, but yeah, you can move 4 balls off the table, 4 or 5 balls off the table." And I looked at him like, "Phil, I know that benefits you, man. Like, then you have no traffic. You have the easiest out in the world." And he's like, "Well, yeah, but you only have to make 2." And I'm like, "I'm not." No, buddy, come on.
That time I didn't know much about pool other than, I played bar rules.
Yeah.
But I was like,
break.
yeah, I'm not that dumb.
Right? Like
I saw that movie. I'm not falling for it.
That's funny.
I still gotta, I gotta play Dave and Rob
Rob Pearson?
Pearson. Like years and years ago, like when we played, they used to do like a lot of random little tournaments.
Mm-hmm.
I beat Phil.
Nice.
So I knocked him out of the tournament.
We'll be gonna get stuck on the 8. Just got
Um,
past.
Lucas, I've beaten. Well, Lucas, I ended his APA streak. So
Oh.
Like I say, I got wins on Phil and Lucas, but I want to play Rob and Dave.
There you go. Dan, thanks for joining us for the night, man. Feel free to catch back up later, finish this match, and be on the lookout for us. Thank you for joining us in the comments, man.
Yes, sir.
We hope to see you and hear from you again very, very soon, buddy. I don't think I've played Lucas a couple times. I mean, he's kicked my butt, but he's also, this is, now that he's been playing forever.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't think I've ever played Rob. I haven't played Phil either. But I think I've played Dave one time just for fun. Other than that, I mean, they're guys that I know if we're gonna play, I need something good from them.
Ashley Benoit, I need to get at least one rack off her. I played her twice, once in a list match, and she just like 9-0'd me. And it's because like I kept. We were playing here on table 8, so that bottom left corner pocket.
Yep.
Every time I was on the 9 ball, it was for that pocket,
Oh boy.
and I always missed it. So for some reason, I would have fallen in that pocket. So the last time I had a 9 ball for that pocket, I said, you know what? Forget this. I'm not going for that pocket. I'm going to bank it.
He said.
And what happened? Because like every time I went for that pocket, I would hang the ball, and she would just make the ball.
Yeah.
So I said, all right, I'm going to bank it. And what happens? I bank it, comes back,
Two all the way.
completely missed that, and comes all the way right back down
It sits in the pocket.
and sits in the pocket. So I'm like, I was like, this is a joke. I'm like, this can't be real.
He says not even
So she 9-0'd me, and then one time I was just like,
not even funny anymore.
I was sitting there like, oh, who wants to play a random Salado match with me? And she was there. I was like, you know what? I want a rematch. I was like, I did that. That last match was BS. I was like, I want a rematch, and she 9-0'd me again.
I know you again.
I was like, yep.
Like, all right.
I was like, I want to play. I was like, I want to play you, but I just want one rack. Like, let's do a race to 9, but you got to spot me 8.
You lost 9-8 that time. No, I'm just kidding.
I probably will lose 9-8.
Pack Audio says he's played through the top 5 on the list. He's not scared. Rob, Lucas, Phil, and Ryan.
Mm-hmm.
He's just looking for Dave next.
Yep.
6-7 race to 9. I'm glad you're able to come in here because I don't have to sit here and talk to myself. Because I've been talking to myself for the last 4 hours, and eventually you start to answer yourself, and that's when it really gets scary. Thomas actually asked me, he's like, who was in here with you earlier? I'm like, nobody. Why? He's like, oh, I thought you were talking to someone. I was like, yeah, myself. It's just me, myself, and I.
Best conversations.
I mean, I get the answers that I want to hear that way, at least.
Exactly. All right, so this is a runnable rack. See, Dylan.
What do you do here? You draw off the 7?
I would draw off it a little bit.
Oh, there's the pocket of truth.
Mm-hmm. That same pocket that screwed me over many times. Yeah.
I'm still gonna play this right and still be able to get to that 8 ball. Not that it's hard. I mean, it's almost in the middle of the table, but you don't want to end up probably right where he's gonna end up.
Yep.
Yeah, right back where he was. I mean,
I was watching that tournament at Rex earlier on YouTube, and the first one that I turned on was Jonas versus Alberta.
nice shot, Thomas. I'm listening still.
And so I'm just sitting there like, really, they put these two against each other this early?
Yeah, he said it was like one of the first rounds. Great job by
Yeah.
Thomas. Ooh, and he finishes strong. He makes that. Let's gonna give him a boom. They started them early, huh? Was that the first match? Or
Yeah, it was like one of the first matches, I think.
that's crazy. Top 10 left. Tomorrow. He says they think they're going to continue tomorrow for that Rax tournament.
Yeah, top 10. And I think all three of them are still in.
Yeah, that's what I saw earlier. Lucas was in the top 8 numbers.
Next them earlier if it was in digital pool. I don't know if they were still.
Thomas breaking for the hill. Dylan plays a bit of a defense. Thomas could one rail kick. Just got to watch the scratch off the one ball like that.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what gets me going because now that's one. We've already seen Dylan do this to Thomas twice. Is he going to go for the... Oh, he might be going for an early 1-9. Why not, right?
Go big or go home.
You're on the hill. He's on the hill. You're down by 2. The makeable shot. Just play smart.
Mm-hmm.
There it is. Look at that. He said, I don't need to do 3 fouls this time. Gonna go early 9 ball. 7-8. Dylan Perez breaking down by 1. Oh, there it is right there. HTTP digital pool.
Perfect. Yeah, because I'm on my digital pool page right now. Take a look at it.
Oops. Let's see. Let me pull this up here. Here. Let's see it real quick.
Joe versus Lucas.
Yeah.
Mika's got Alberto. Jonas is playing Moritz.
There you go. 1, 2, 3. Top 10 right there, guys. Lucas, Jonas, and Alberto. Jose Alberto. So that's going to be exciting. What's that, tomorrow? Let's see. Yeah, it's got to be tomorrow. Matches to be finished in the morning. That's going to be exciting. But it's good to see our local boys. Local boys holding their own. Thank you, Pat, for all the information you've been feeding me tonight. You helped me keep it all going.
That is the champ today.
Yeah. Oh, that's why Jenna stopped watching.
Oh, she's over there, huh? I should go over there and be like, hey, we're playing checkers.
Look at that's why she can't hear you. Look, she's here. She's here waiting for you. She said, I'm ready to play checkers.
That's it, huh?
She's gonna be so mad when she finds out later that I just had her on the stream. I just zoomed in on her face on the stream. I'm gonna tell her actually right now.
I forget who Jeremy Sosi was too. Jeremy did great at turning stone.
Jeremy did?
Jeremy Sosi, yeah. I was watching all of them play. I was like, I'm gonna watch Team No Sleep, but Jeremy Sosi's there too, so I was like, let me watch him play. And he beat Jonas after Jonas beat Jason Shaw. No,
Really?
I'm like, Jonas beat Jason Shaw. Jonas is gonna go all the way, and Jeremy Sosi beat him like 9-1.
You said Jeremy beat him 9-1?
Yeah.
Wow.
I mean, I saw that match being closer, but
Yeah, well, sometimes that's how it works out, though. Oh, the bank the 4. Is it gonna fall? There it goes.
Jenna's looking at her phone.
Yeah, it's because I was just texting her.
Must have reading text.
I told her I said look up. She said, "Don't you dare do that to me."
I'll walk right in here any second.
Right? Can you imagine? Oh, Dave Gavish is watching now too. What's up, Dave?
Snap. Dave, you've got action.
Dave's always getting action. Look at this. Look at this roll. Pat Gaudio, it's what I do. I appreciate it, man.
Dave, you got to play me, but you got to spot me a few games.
It was nice. We had the whole Gavish family here for a little bit. I had Cheryl watching. Oh, Dylan just misses a 5-ball. Now Dave's watching.
Dave says, what's up? I want a match, Dave.
Oh, what up, Corey?
And there's Corey.
Finally. Haven't seen him all day. Corey in the house. He's probably just too busy out there singing.
Yep.
Nice shot by Thomas.
I'm waiting for your album to come out, Corey.
Yeah.
Let's see, he's just got done.
Yeah. For when are we gonna hear you up on like Spotify or something? Gotta get you started, get your name out there. Oh,
I'm old school. I need a CD,
give me the 8-track.
right?
CD.
If you can record on a cassette.
That'd be dope. That'd be dope. You do that. It sounds original, real nice. Sounds got a good chance to be out here to go ho. Oh,
What the-
buddy.
What?
He was
He knew-
miserable about that
he,
shot.
He knew it.
I think as soon as he poked it, he kind of knew. Could you imagine hearing Corey sing Iron Maiden?
Oh, you know what I want to go to tomorrow? I know it's before I even say yes, guys, I'm Puerto Rican, but you know,
A great way to lead into this.
Rob Zombie and Alice Cooper tomorrow.
Oh, really?
I want to go to that concert. Like so many people hear me listening to that music and they're like,
They're like,
aren't you Puerto
they're
Rican?
like, yeah, you know you're Puerto Rican.
I'm like,
Ain't you
yeah.
Spanish? Ain't you some kind of Spanish? Iron Man. He said, ain't that a movie? Yeah. Iron Maiden, Corey. Iron Maiden. I think Thomas is going to knock this down. Pocket of Truth for the win. There it is.
That's it.
That was fun.
Not a bad race.
No, not a bad race at all. That was fun. These guys said,
Hollywood Vampire Show. I've been wanting to watch see Alice Cooper forever.
yeah.
Yes, I'm a big Alice Cooper fan. A big Rob Zombie fan. I sing a lot of their songs when I do like karaoke.
Nice. Okay. Johnny Depp sings it.
Johnny Depp is a good singer.
Yeah.
Like not many people know that, but he is. So
Yeah.
I dropped my Powerball ticket.
Your winning Powerball ticket?
Can't let this fall.
All right, guys, before we get out of here, I just want to show you this again. Play for Shea is coming up November 11th. Look, again, raffles, table sponsors, food, shirts, 9-ball, handicap 11. Register early. This does fill up quick.
It does. It's a great tournament for a great cause.
Yeah, like I
I
said.
personally knew Shay. She was such a sweet girl. So
So,
this is one tournament I never miss. Like I could miss any other tournament all year, and I would never miss play for Shay.
and this is the 10-year anniversary, right?
It's the 10-year anniversary.
So-
She was like so young too.
So this is a big one, guys. So if you can't make it out, this is the one to make it to. Here's a quick breakdown of donation tiers. We got sponsorship signs, logos on shirts, Shark Stream promo for the month, front counters, just tables, all that fun stuff. That is what we offer there. So we got that coming up. And they got this coming up.
Yes, I've got. Let me tell you exactly how many people I've got signed up.
Yeah, because there is a cap, right?
There's a cap of 64. First 64 paid players. You got to
Right.
prepay.
Prepay right there. Big, bold, bloody letters. Prepay.
So 34. 34 and 12 are prepaid so far. So
that's half the field is signed up, not prepaid, but
Yep.
signed up and wanting to play. It's almost half your
Yep.
field. So you guys want to get into this?
So I've got 30 spots left. Like I said, it says right there on the flyer, prepay by October 1st. Everything's locked in after October 1st. You know, we had some issues with that for the last tournament, so I'm going to explain that real quick. Locked in means locked in, so payment is locked in after October 1st. If you decide you don't want to play, sell your spot or give it away to someone. There's no refunds after October 1st.
Ah, copy that. It's good to know.
So, yeah, everything is locked in after that. So, and it's like no matter what, I know I've had people ask me, "Oh, what if you go up to a 6?" Sell your spot.
That's as simple as that, guys. When you're in, and if you can't play, well, you either lose your money or you sell your spot.
Yeah, because I mean, throughout the years, we've had people like back out last minute, and then we have to sit there and then recalculate the payouts and everything. So that's why from the last one on, we just said, you know what, we're gonna have a prepaid date, then we're gonna have a lock-in date.
And then
After this, you're locked in no matter what.
that's it.
Whatever
Price fund
happens.
set, and it's no.
You know how I said I would play Oscar on table 8?
Yeah.
I'm never playing another match on table 8 ever again. Ever again.
Okay. The people know this now.
Cool.
They're just Oscar, you're screwed, bro. No table 8.
Never again. It's just changed my whole game.
Which is hilarious though, because there was a point where even Oscar said that you were making that table look like it had buckets on it.
No.
And then
I play a completely different game on it.
Yeah.
I fucking overthink everything.
Back audience said stop crying.
I'll play Pat Guardio on table 8.
There you go, Pat. Here you go. He said I'll play you on
You
table
want
8.
to play me on table 8?
No. It's just a completely different game. It's not fun.
Listen, I played on table 8. I had the same problem when I was playing Eric Vandervliet. That he gave me a shot for the underdog trophy. And literally nothing would go into Dan pockets but the cue ball.
Pass those deal, baby. It's on. All right, guys. Thank you for bearing with me earlier through all the BS and all the hate and coming back for all the love and affection and all the good times. Don't forget, guys, check out that Racks tournament. That's going to finish tomorrow. Flavor Shade's coming up. Underdog's coming up. Team No Sleep's on the road. I was joined in here by my buddy Hector.
Good to be here.
Thanks, man. I appreciate you coming out. It was a fun time. Thank you for joining me. Teddy Bearzun signing off. Until next time, guys.
Hasta luego.
We want to give a shout out to all of our sponsors here on the Shark Stream. You have Connecticut APA, Sigma Wear, Agency One Group, Jacoby Custom Cues, Women in Pool, Mabel's Tables at Michael's Deli, NM Billiard Sales and Service, 11 Hall Avenue, Wallingford, Connecticut, KM Maintenance, JT's Pool Cue Repair, Salado App, Mark Anthony Home Improvements, Tom